comics, movies, TV, video games, cartoons, stand-up,
and many more geeky things.
This is the Brothers Bear Podcast
live.
Welcome back to another episode of the You know what, Carlos, you should have did the intro.
Oh, yeah,
I mean, the
you took it
intro.
from me.
I just stole. I realized that because you usually come back. Who cares? Do it. Do your intro.
I don't want to anymore. Okay. Hey guys, welcome back to the Brothers Bear Podcast live. As always, we're here except for one is missing in action.
Yes.
We miss you, buddy.
I know, indeed. Lishwetz, as normal. Well, hey, I am your host, Sanch, and as always, I am joined by...
Carlos Medrano.
And Lishwetti is usually over here to my left, but today, sadly...
Grover's not here today.
Yeah, Grover, he's feeling well, but his wife is sick and so is his daughter, so he decided to stay home. But not to worry, ladies and gentlemen, because Lishwetz will be making an appearance tonight. So
is he watching live right now?
Yeah, he's actually watching at home. He's rocking it at home, so no worries.
He's just probably sitting on his couch like
he's all in his underwear, like just watching the show,
playing with his corgis.
So thanks everybody for tuning in. This is episode 18 of the Brothers Bear Podcast Live. We have a lot to talk about. So
the real Brothers Bear Podcast.
Yes,
live.
this is the once again the real Brothers Bear Podcast. We got me and we got Carlos. So like we said long ago, this was the first edition in a sense, and then we said, you know what, let's bring on Lishwetz, because I've known this guy. We always crack up. Next thing you know, first episode, all three of us were like, this is hilarious. Let's just make it a quintet. No,
I was like,
wait,
he's not a brother.
Like, they're not fair. It's not family. But yeah, so now, all right, well, Alan, if you could get our cue for this shout-out theme. So yeah, we're going to be going into the shout-outs right now, so take it away, Alan. If not, Carlos singing the song.
Sweaty would be like, shout!
Yeah.
Shout!
I don't hear it.
There we go.
All right, we have a lot of shout-outs today, so I want to give Yes,
Okay.
we do. Our first shout-out, if Alan, you could show us Image 5, it goes out to the Image 5. I mean, there is 0. I'm sorry. Why did I do that? I don't know why I said 5. Image 0. That's my fault. Image 0. It's a Instagram page. It's called Gentlemen of the Force. I've been talking to a guy. His name is Rick Edward, the guy founder and CEO of GOTF. That guy, he's we're gonna have him on the show soon, but he actually had me. He featured me on the show. He gave me a cool little shout out right there.
Wait, that guy's from around here?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Okay, never mind.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. What was wrong? I can't even talk today.
I thought you were going for a pun there.
Yeah, no.
I was like, that pun was not.
Yeah, no. You know what? I'm not really sure where he's from. But he has a really cool Instagram page. I love it. It's like all these guys all suaved out with like a but he has a lot more behind the Instagram, and there's so much more to say about this page that he's been writing me about that I was like, you know what? We're actually gonna have him on the show. So
it's more than meets the eye.
Exactly. But see, that's Transformers.
No,
that ain't Star Wars.
I don't care.
Yeah. So that's why. So we're gonna have him on the show. We're gonna interview him, and he's gonna tell us more a lot of what actually is behind this page, because it's not just a typical page where we're gonna show pictures of guys and they're gonna be all nice and sexy. No, there's more behind this, so it's actually pretty cool. So I like it. So once again, I should have given the actual image that they used of me on there, but it's okay. I was like, so good, but we'll show it next time. So we're having him on, so I want to give him a shout out. And now a while back, I posted submit your art, and you have a chance to win a gift card through us. And we received one entry 2 weeks ago, but now it's starting to roll in. So we show image 1. We started showing, and that one is, once again, ladies and gentlemen, I butcher names, so I believe her name is Leah. I don't know. It's Leigh. Her Instagram is Leah. /Jeffrey. She gave us, she's 33, lives in Calgary, Canada, and she submitted this drawing, and I was like, dude, that's freaking awesome. Yeah, so I was like, oh, good job, Mama. That's freaking cool. And once again, we're not basing it on how, if the drawing's awesome or not. No, it's just once you submit, boom, it's a drawing. That's it. Your name's in the hat. We're gonna pick a drawing, your hat and all that. I mean, your name out of the hat. So it doesn't really matter. Like it's not like, oh, your drawing's better. All right, you win. No. We're not basing it on talent. We just want to see your art. We want to display your art live on the air. So why not? So we can show image 2. Another submission. This one is Instagram name is Michelle Zoid. Where'd you go? Image 2. Oh, there we go. And she's 29, and she's actually local. She's in Azusa, so that's Azusa, California. So she's within our area, and I was like, dude, that's freaking cool. So once again, another submission there. So we had 3. We also received the 4th one, but that one, they never gave me their information and name back. So I was like, all right, we'll wait for next week. But like I said, if we can show image 3, submit your art. Submit it on the air. That's actually one I did for a friend long ago for a birthday, like 2 years ago. But yeah,
no original art. Yeah,
it's not original. I'm a mimic drawer. It's like I'll look at someone else's art and I could recreate it and make it look cool. But really hard for me to create my own piece of art. But that's why I said it doesn't matter if it's not your artwork, it's not original. But you drew it, you painted it, whatever, charcoal, stenciled, all that stuff. Just submit it and enter the chance because we want to show your. And if you could draw, especially. We'll give a special prize if you can draw something based out of any of the episodes, any podcast episodes. You submit something on us or even a logo for us.
Please, we've been trying to get this for a long time now.
So let's see. Where we at, Alan, on time?
Not enough.
We have 5 minutes. Okay, cool. So you know what? I want to get into something. We're gonna have some special guests on our next segment. So if we could load up the trailer so we could show up, we want to show you guys something special. Hopefully it will show up right now. So if Alan, you could show the trailer.
All right, guys, I gotta warn you. Joe is really drunk right now. He's locked in his room.
My name is Joe, and I'm an alcoholic.
Stop! Do you remember last time?
I've made mistakes, and others have suffered because of it.
Joe, stop!
I wanted to fight crime, but now all I can do is fight myself.
There's Joe! Pull over!
Last night, a man dressed as Batman kidnapped and assaulted a...
All right, cool. As you saw, the 2 guys that were there, we're gonna have them on the air. That trailer, they came across on Facebook like, hey, you guys, check out our stuff, and I happened to watch. Well, Carlos, that was the one thing, like. This was the first time you had seen it yourself.
Yeah, I've been busy.
Yeah, and
even though they're like 15 or they're short clips.
Yeah,
I was busy. Sorry.
Yeah, and I mean they're gonna give us more info. I don't want to fully like get all into it and talk about it, but like it was just like I was just like shocked. Like I was just like, wow, this is actually a really good idea. I don't want to give it away because I want them to talk about it, but the idea behind it just like made me laugh. So I thought like, all right, cool. So it's gonna be It's going to be a good interview coming up, but I thought we'd give the trailer. We'll show the trailer again when we have him on. But also another shout out that we have is he'll give it later on, but Shweti's wife, Megan. Happy birthday, Megan. It's her birthday. Happy birthday. Yeah, so we give her a shout out. So yeah. And then also too, because this is extremely hard to do. Once again, all you Instagram people who've been liking our images and everything, and I've just been going back liking our images. It's really hard to like give you all guys shout outs because like it's just been you guys are all been there. Everybody who's like this, like trust us. We appreciate you guys. We love you guys. Like thank you for supporting us on Instagram. Yeah, we care about you guys. Thank you. I wish I could just show your guys' picture throughout the whole thing, but don't worry. Just being very interactive with us. Trust us. If you want to shout out, I mean, hell, if you even have like a random birthday or something, just email us.
Well, birthdays aren't random; they happen once a year.
Oh, well, so yeah.
they're not random. That's you don't just wake up and be like, "Oh, it's my birthday today."
Yeah. Well, you do. You do wake up and it's my birthday.
No,
today.
you know what I meant.
Okay. But yeah,
but unless if we're like an Alice in Wonderland kind of deal, you can have an unbirthday.
Oh yeah, that's true. See, but what I was saying was like if they have, I mean, I usually jumble my words, but I guess if they have an anniversary, they got wedding, death in the family, birthday, anything like that, they want to like shout it out, we'll do it.
I'm hoping. Not that I'm hoping, but it sounds like, hey, I had someone passed away in my family. Can you give a shout out to that family? And then just like we're like, our listener had someone. Pass.
Yeah, Grandpa Joe.
Grandpa Joe from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Yeah, that lazy, smug bastard.
Don't get me started with that guy. Don't get me started.
I could literally do a you know what F you moment on that guy.
I would join in with that one, though.
Seriously, it's so stupid. It's like what's retarded about him is that the whole beginning movie, who's working? All right, if we go to the original, you got Charlie's mom. No father exists whatsoever. You got Charlie's mom doing all the hard labor, all the hard work.
Singing a stupid song.
Yeah, she's all like, I don't remember her song. But
yeah,
then
because
you get,
no one likes that song. I'm like, skip.
Yeah, exactly. But you got 4 old people all in bed, right? Like they're basically disabled. The moment that Charlie wins a golden ticket, Grandpa gets up and says, let's go to the factory.
Yeah, technically there's like a metaphor for that. I mean, he got a golden ticket to his legs. He's like, I can walk again.
Yeah, but at no point did he
I know.
even try to get up and help his daughter and be like, you know what? Let me help you. Let me try to get up or let me do something. No, it's only the moment that he could get out of the house and go party.
The moment that they should have left it, like that would have been funny if someone would have spoofed it. But like if the moment Grandpa gets up and you just see the bed sheets all like yellow. No, like, oh no, Grandpa, sit back down now.
That's what my friend used to say when we would watch it as kids. He would be like, man, that bed must be so nasty. They're probably all peeing the bed and all smelly and all
It's
this.
just like little cutout holes from the.
Yeah,
Just like, make sure you were in this angle. Hey, Charlie, did you move the buckets from underneath the bed?
I mean, who knows? They're but that's the thing. Like even the second movie, I mean, not the second movie, but the Tim Burton version.
Yeah.
Even that one, when he wins it, what happens? He gets him, and goes yippee, and he starts doing his little dance again. You got 2 parents both working hard, Hellman, Bowden Carter. That's in every Tim Burton movie, all making stew with lettuce, cabbage, and water. And Grandpa Joe can't even get out of bed. Yeah, it showed him he did work at one point, but nothing stopped him. Just his lazy butt to lay in bed. That's so stupid. Again.
Yeah.
He could help out. He could support that family too. Those other old people, obviously, one is senile. She doesn't know.
Well, I don't know, but Grandpa's probably getting some form of cash because he's the one that gives money to Charlie, if you think about it.
Oh, yeah. He does. So maybe he has to pretend. That makes sense.
So maybe when they're all asleep, he's like, all right, night out.
Oh, seriously. Either that or he has to act like he's disabled, and that's how he gets his checks. I don't know. But we're going to break. We'll be right back with the Drunk Night Instagram, not podcast, but the Instagram page. There we go. We'll be right back. Hey, where you going? The Brothers Bear Podcast will be right back. No, seriously, where you going? Come back, please.
The experts know that for pastry, Baker's Bodega has it all. Exclusive brands like Westco Bankmark, Satin Ice, and Pastry Pride. One-on-one day seminars for cake decorating and gelatin art. So for our service, wide range of ingredients and supplies, and for the low prices, Baker's Bodega has it all. But you don't need to be an expert. Baker's Bodega, 7869 Paramount Boulevard in Pico Rivera. Come, we're waiting for you.
Do we have your attention? When it comes to tequila, 2 things matter: heart and passion. Never compromising integrity for mass production. Number 1 Tequila delivers the goods. Taste the heart and passion of Mexico in every bottle. We make it right. We make it fun. Superior Tequila. There's only number 1. There's only number 1. There's only number 1.
A home is the biggest investment in most people's lives. Buying or selling should be a positive experience.
Whether you want to be a wealthy real estate investor or just trying to find a place to call home. At AJR & Associates, we focus on the client's needs.
We understand the market better than most. Let us bring the value to you and make the right choice.
AJR & Associates, making your dream house a reality. Call us today for a free consultation at 562-882-1976. Or you can log on to www.agrrealtors.com.
With a track record of great results, bringing knowledge, wisdom, and expertise to you. Hablamos español.
Building a custom home or business is a huge deal. For some, it's the largest project they'll take on in a lifetime. Choosing your team may be the most important part of ensuring a successful building project. Starting a project by working closely with Core Design will create what's just right for your lifestyle and your property. But selecting the right builder is perhaps the most important part of creating the team. At Core Design's, customer service, quality craftsmanship, and integrity are the keys to our company philosophy. Your custom construction dreams are just a phone call away. Design at 213-453-1609. Once again, that number is 213-453-1609.
Comics, movies, TV, video games, cartoons, stand-up,
and many more geeky things.
This is the Brothers Bear Podcast
live.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Brothers Bear Podcast.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I am your host, Sanch, and as always, I'm joined by
Carlos Metroni.
I know that was a weird thing to do, like a re-intro again. Yeah, it was all right. So right now,
edit that out.
Yeah, we're not gonna waste any time. We're gonna get into our interview with our friends. Where they? Oh, there they are. Hello, guys. Introduce yourselves, sirs.
So my name is David Sachs Jewell.
And I'm Joe. Just Joe.
Just Joe.
Just Joe. Well, we showed you guys. We showed your guys' trailer just now, right before the break, and I didn't give any description really of what it was. I didn't really talk about it, but because I wanted to wait for you guys to talk about it. So tell us exactly, because I mean, what you told me through email, what your ideas of what you're doing, I thought it was like really clever. Like I was like, oh my gosh, I'm like, and I have not seen it. So what you guys are doing is actually like almost like the first that I've heard of. I mean, it's like, please, like, explain to our audience what you guys are actually doing with this whole Drunk Night page.
Okay, cool. Yeah. First of all, thank you for having us on the show. Really appreciate that. Basically, what Drunk Night is and what we're trying to do is it's the very first Instagram series or show ever. Basically, we haven't found anything first. Like, I had the idea like a while ago. As far as doing a Instagram series of these 15-second shows. And the Drunk Night idea was an idea we had a long time ago that had different iterations and ended up being like a dead project. We brought it back for this. And crazy story about as far as like shooting it, like the kind of cell format with like from the documentary style was like my first time ever getting drunk in my life was like recently, the past couple of weeks, and my friends recorded a video of it, and I said some crazy, crazy stuff.
Good times.
No, terrible times. Terrible, embarrassing videos. So then we thought, like, I put two and two together, like, me and Joe were talking about Drunk Night. I was like, the Instagram thing, Drunk Night. I got drunk the other day. They recorded videos. Let's put all that together, and then that's where the whole thing started. And then Joe can explain more about where the original idea from Drunk Night came, because that was like 2008. When you had the original idea.
Because a lot of it really was mostly like right around the time when The Dark Knight was coming out or it had already been out. So the idea, this is like a true story, is how it came about. Is like I was in my living room and my dad was watching 2.5 Men. I don't necessarily know what he sees in the show, but it was an episode where it's like Charlie Sheen's little brother or whatever. He went on a date with this girl, and she was like in this restaurant, like drunk on top of a table, saying that she was Batman and all this stuff. And me being a hardcore Batman fanatic, I'm just in the kitchen. I'm like, what if I was like that? And it's like, and then like the ideas just kept rolling around. So basically, you could say that the premise is one man, he gets drunk, he thinks he's Batman, and does his job a little bit too well, and all his friends are caught in the crossfire.
Yeah.
Basically, the whole thing is just trying to do something different and new. Like Instagram video is there, and nobody was really using it at all. Like we thought, we saw Vine, and people were using like that to make really cool these 6-second videos. But then, like with the 15-second format, because everybody's on Instagram scrolling all the time, we thought it's perfect to do something where people can watch little bits of entertainment just once a day, 15 seconds, and no one was doing it. We thought it'd be just perfect timing, and started happening. So far it's been really great. Really appreciate all the support. So.
Yeah, sir. I mean, that's why, like, I thought it was like a really like clever idea. Aside from the fact that I loved the premise of it, it's like a guy gets drunk and then assumes he's Batman and goes out, and all the friends are just trying to stop him. Like the first time, like when you told me before even watching anything, I laughed. Like that's the one thing. And then I watch it, and then I'm like laughing. So I was like,
I remember when you telling me the premise of it. I liked it a lot too.
Yeah, and I thought it was a really clever idea. But then what you guys are trying to accomplish on the Instagram format, I was like, why hasn't anybody done that? Like create a little series. 15 seconds apart. I was like, dude, that's freaking genius. And I thought it was awesome. And then how you guys pull it off, like, it's hilarious. Like, it's so quick. Like, I loved it. Like, I'm not gonna lie, and that's why, like, I thought it was like great, clever, and I was like, dude. And then when you guys sent me the trailer, like, just the way you guys piece it together, like, yeah, you know what? Let's show the trailer one more time for our audience watching. Let's take a look once again to the trailer.
All right, guys, I gotta warn you. Joe is really drunk right now. He's locked in his room.
My name is Joe, and I am an alcoholic.
Stop! Do you remember last time?
I've made mistakes, and others have suffered because of it.
I'm drunk!
Joe, stop! I wanted to fight crime, but now all I can do is fight myself.
There's your Pull over!
Last night, a man dressed as Batman kidnapped and assaulted a...
Carlos, do you have any questions?
How long was the bat suit just hanging around? Like, were you wearing it beforehand, or was it like, I'm gonna finally get to use this?
Man, I mean, I've had that. Like, I mean, it's something I've been building up over time for like a good while. And like, people ask me like, hey, where'd you get it? Or how much did it cost? And it's like, I honestly couldn't tell you, especially because I'm not good with money. And it's like, I see something I want, and I'm just like, click, buy it. But it's like, but like, yeah, everything was bought in like parts. So it's like, I've been building this up for a while. So I had the suit that was all like a one-piece suit with the trunks, and the symbol was already on it and everything. The cape I would make by getting like some fabric and like stretching, like hanging it up on the wall without telling my dad, and just cutting off the shapes myself. And, the mask is the best part for me, because, you know what, let me even draw a comparison. This is like one of those $40 like those like rubies masks that you can buy like online and occasionally in a costume store.
Yeah.
These things are terrible. I hated this. It was a waste of money. Just it's horrible.
Yeah.
But then it's like I found this one on eBay. It was made by a Japanese company, and it's like you can tell the quality is like really good. It looks just like in the movie. I added in the white in the eyes myself. I just took like some white fabric that was transparent enough for me to see through.
Yeah.
Just super glued it on the inside, let it dry and vent out, and then it's good to go basically. And that was about $60, but it was worth every penny, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, mostly for like the bat suit. I try to keep a low profile in public, so I'm like wearing like jeans and like a jacket over the suit, and then I'll like put on everything. I'm like, all right, come on, let's go.
He really does. Because like we'll be like shooting like for a couple hours, and we'll get back to our apartment, and I'll be like, Joe, and they'll be like, there's kids everywhere in our apartment. So I'll be like, God. Joe, just go inside. And he's like, no, I have to get dressed. So he puts on clothes over the bat suit so he doesn't get any attention. Because I want him to go out and kids to surround him, and Joe sign autographs and stuff. But he won't do it. He won't do it.
Dave is the one that's trying. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't even necessarily have a problem with it. There's just a time and place for it. Like, when I like right after I first bought the mask, when I was living still in Indianapolis with my dad, there was like the free comic book day over at the local comic shop.
Yeah.
And one of my coworkers, she came up to me and was like, "Hey, you used to have a Batman costume, right?" And I'm like, "Yeah, but." How do you know this? Apparently I told her, but I don't remember, so I was a little scared at first. But she was like, hey, if you want to come down on free comic book day in costume, we'll have a dude as Robin. I'll probably have a Wonder Woman costume and some other people. And then if you stick around for a couple hours, greet some people, take some photos, we'll give you $100 in-store credit. And I'm like, shoot, why not?
Damn.
So it went to good use.
I would have took that any day right
so
there.
much stuff. But yeah, I mean, it's just something that I've been dying to use for quite a while. So it's pretty much dream come true for me almost.
Now, did you want to kick the TV when that whole 2.5 Men bit came on? Like being like a Batman fan, you're like, what? How can you use his name like that?
I
mean, like, I know there was a pro and con off of that. I mean, the fact that it was off 2.5 Men, but it did spawn into, like, you know, an idea from that.
Exactly, yeah. And it's so ironic because it's like I can't stand that show, but then it helped me come up with this awesome idea.
Like you almost kicked the TV. You're like, wait a second.
Like I had the brick in my hand. I'm like getting ready. I'm like, okay, you know what? I'll give him a chance.
Yeah, and you guys, after all these years, like, boom, you're finally putting it into effect. And is it hard because it's like, all right, it's 15 seconds long through Instagram. It's like, all right, they don't give you a lot of time, but how many takes do you actually like? Because it's like you mess up. All right, we can't edit this because you're trying to upload it, so you have to delete it and start over. Like, how long does it take just to shoot one 15-second clip of the Drunk Night?
Like probably longer than most people think because we actually it's crazy because me and him are both like freelance videographers and stuff. So we do like a lot of professional shoots for music videos, businesses, live shows and stuff like that. Yeah. And it's the one thing too, it's kind of funny that we're like doing this because like we started doing video like 7 years ago, shooting on little cell phone cameras, and then we moved on to DSLRs and HD cameras, and now we're going back. So I always thought that was hilarious. But in general, it takes longer than people think. Like we do multiple takes, and also like surprisingly, we do edit all the videos and stuff. So like they are edited, and we do multiple takes to get the best take and stuff like that. Like I edit everything really on the phone. Like we shoot on the phone, on the iPhone, and edit on the same system and stuff. And like it was an iMovie on there. Yeah. So. Takes sometimes we do about like 2-3 takes and stuff, but most times we get it. A lot of our stuff is improv. Like we have a script, but it's more of an outline, and we go from there. It's a lot of ideas. And actually, one thing too, the hits are real. This dude really hits people.
Let me clarify something. These dudes are some spongy dudes. Like you can I can just tap them like that, and they'll be like, oh my god! Like, calm down, bro.
No, like in the second episode when he hit me. And when he hit the other guy, Eric, those were real hits. Like I was in pain. Like we shot some stuff the weekend. My rib is in pain since that day. So he really hit. So that adds to the effect of the realism.
But I dialed it down. Don't listen to this guy.
I don't know about that.
Yeah. Well, once again, guys, thanks for coming on the show, telling us about your awesome project. Let the audience know where they can find you guys exactly.
Yeah, definitely. Just check us out on Instagram.com/drunknighttv or just on Instagram @drunknighttv. Or we also have another website called InstaShows, which is just INSTA-shows.com, which is we're going to be producing other Instagram shows as well going on there. And then if I can also, I'd like to shout out to the other actors in the series. That's Michael Guthrie, Troy Gibson, Eric Hannison, and Kyle Rogers, and also all the people that have shouted us out. Because like you said, how you like the premise before you even saw the episodes. A lot of people were ready to help us out before we even had any episodes up, and so we had maybe some scripts and maybe 1 or 2 episodes. And we showed some people, and they're like, "Yeah, man, whatever you need, I'll help." Because we asked people for tips and stuff like that about Instagram because we were fairly new. I have an account. But I didn't really use it like that until I heard about
an account.
He doesn't have an account either. But when I heard about the video feature, I was like, oh, now I have to get on, kind of thing. So definitely shout out to all those people. Really appreciate it. So
shout out to the followers too. You guys are awesome. You guys have stuck with us, commenting, been consistent. So I just thank all of you guys. Really.
Awesome. Yeah. Well, thank you once again, guys, for being on the air. We got to go to break, but once again, we thank you guys. So we'll be posting all the info on our Instagram, so we got to go to break, but once again, thanks, guys.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Really appreciate it.
Hey, guys, we'll be right back with the Brothers Bear Podcast live, so feel free to stock up on them goodies.
Nurses Life Express provides unique apparel for all the hardworking nurses that wear many hats. It is apparel that expresses nurses' amazing, humorous, and caring personalities. After all, nurses are as influential as their united goal to help others. Nursing's not easy, but somebody's got to do it. For more information, please call 562-270-4312 or visit their website at www.nurselife.com. www.nurselyfe.com. NursesLife.com, where nurses' lives are expressed.
3 balls, 2 strikes, the pitch.
Make your team look like pros with custom lineup cards. Whether you are a travel team, rec team, all-star team, or just some old guys playing slow pitch, we can make your team look a little better with some custom lineup cards. For the umpire, for the opponent, for the scorekeeper, for the dugout, no matter where your lineup card goes, you will look like a big league team with your team logo and name on top of your personalized lineup card. Just visit CustomLineupCards.com. With the best prices in town, you are sure to hit a home run with us. Visit CustomLineupCards.com and go pro.
Are you watching the game at home? Why? Come watch it at Mambo Grill, the hottest spot in Downey. You'll have good food, drinks, and a great time at a low price. We have the coldest beer in our sports bar, where you can enjoy the game on any of our huge flat screen TVs. And when your home team wins, you get 25% off anything in Mambo Grill. We're on Downey Avenue, 1 block north of Firestone, or visit us on the web. Mambo Grill, love at first bite.
All right, parents, if you have kids in sports, then you need to listen to Kids in Sports with Coach Mike every Tuesday from 9 to 11 on the Rant Radio Network. We'll be talking softball and much more. Help your kids succeed. Teach first, win later. Coach Mike here. We'll see you on Tuesday on the Rant Radio Network.
Brothers Bear Podcast.
Brothers Bear Podcast. This is Carlos Medrano.
Brothers Bear Podcast.
Give it 4 Mike. Song of the week, man.
Hey, Carlos. Brothers Bear
Yeah, we the
Podcast.
Brother Bears Podcast. Yeah, we the 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 Brother
Welcome back to the Brothers Bear Podcast Live. I am your host, Sanch, and Carlos is here with me. Christ, I just hit my elbow. Damn it. You know, like, why do they call it a funny bone? It's not funny. I mean, well, it kind of makes you laugh, but because it hurts.
Maybe.
I All right, once again, thank you guys for the Drunk Night podcast. If, Alan, you could show image 8. If you could show us image 8, this is one of the first images that I saw from these guys that they sent me. I was just like, dude, it's like right there. That's all you need to see. Go check these guys out on Instagram. Just search Drunk Night TV. It's a great podcast. If we show image 5, that's their Instagram page. Check them out. These guys were on the phone a bit ago telling us about it. It's a great project. It's awesome. So yeah, so once again, thank you guys for being on the air with us, telling us about the project. So yeah, I'm not sure if, Alan, you got the new image that I want to show you in the extras file. It's the image is called Sticker, but while you're setting that up, Carlos, tell us a story about this. This Top Gun right here. You're like checking your time. Anyways, go on, Carlos.
I'm up.
So tell us about this.
Me and Geraldine, we wanted to get. She wanted to get Starbucks. I was craving it too, so I was like, all right, let's go. But at the same time, we were kind of debating because like where we're at, like we're in the center of 2 Starbucks.
Yeah.
So I didn't know which one to go to, but I was like, whatever, go to the one on Valley in La Puente.
Yeah.
And then we get there, and usually I park in this one spot, and then I didn't. I was like, oh, there's one like literally right in front of the shop. So I pull up, and as soon as like I pull up to the thing, I was like, "Is that a Brothers Bear?" And I think Geraldine spotted it before I did, and then I think she did, and that's when she's like, "Whoa!" So like I was like, "Oh, what the?" Like we were both kind of like, "What?" I'm like, "Do you know whose car that is?" I'm like, "No." Like the whole time I'm looking, I'm like, "I don't know whose car this is." And so then after that, I was like, "Take a picture of me." So I did the pose, and even like a car passed by, but like even I think she kind of felt awkward taking the picture. We didn't know whose car it was, and what if the person would have came out, but like, hey. I think that would have been funnier too if someone came out like, "What's that person taking?" Oh my god, like
it's Carlos, yeah, seriously, that like when you sent me that, because I was at work. I think what was it, Friday or Saturday night? I think it was Saturday. It was Saturday. You sent it to me, and I just see an image, but I didn't see clearly. Then I was able to read the text, and you're like, I don't know whose car this is. We're at a Starbucks, and I was just like, I got all excited because I was like, what the hell? Like, dude, like our stickers randomly,
One thing that Geraldine did notice, though, is that there was a sticker, like the sticker's there, but if you look, well, you can't even tell in that picture, but like if you were standing in front of it, it looks clear that's another sticker was placed on top of it. So it's like maybe the first one they put on was faded, that they put another one on top of it to replace it.
So our same sticker was put on.
That's the way it looked.
Really?
Yeah, when I looked at it, I'm like, unless I could be wrong, if that person ever calls in or whatever, like, nope,
you know what? There you go. If that's your car, call in. Like, seriously, if that's your car, that's your sticker, Dude, yeah, it does look like there's another sticker behind it. Call us in. Tell us, like, hey, that's my car. I don't know. You could be a cholo or something, or some, like, regular guy. Some female. Hell, it could be a girl, like, or no lady, I don't know.
But even when we went inside the Starbucks, like, I kept looking around to see who I knew in there.
Yeah, but it was no one. See, that's the thing. It's not like it was just a buddy of ours.
Then again, I mean, I know I did kept looking around, but then Geraldine's like, stop looking around. I'm like,
could have been someone in the bathroom. I don't know.
But, yeah, we went in there, and I was like, what if it's someone from one of the employees? But, yeah, I didn't know any of the employees. But, yeah, we went in, went out, and no one even stopped me being like, hey, that's the guy from the Brothers Bear.
Yeah.
The whole time we were in there and nothing came out. Somebody walked out. Geraldine, like, I don't remember where I was at. Geraldine looked to see if it was their car, like if that person walking up, there's a car. It wasn't. When we left, it was still there.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like we were there for like an hour or anything like that. We just went to get the drinks and we took off.
Yeah.
But still, the whole time, we were just, it was a cool feeling.
That would have just been bad. You're just standing by the car the whole time. You know?
Just waiting. Like,
we're just
like a punk with a chain.
Yeah.
Is this your car?
That's awesome. All right. So I want to get into some.
Wait, but we forgot to show. But yeah, looking at that picture now.
Oh, yeah. Show the image again. There's something about Carlos. We're actually on delay now. What's happened?
Yeah, I didn't realize, but it looks like I'm like all flexing.
I know.
It's like, look at this picture.
Stupid Carlos all flexing. He's like, what time is it? Poof, gun.
See this sticker? You mean this sticker?
Yeah. All right. So right now I want to talk about over the weekend, or actually late last week, images appeared online that now if you try to look on them on certain websites, they've been taken down. So, but the one thing is, if we can show image 9, this image right here, if we show image 9, you're going to look at it and be like, what is that? For those of you who haven't seen this online, you're going to be like, what is this? Is this the new Batcave? Like, is this the new, I was about to say, is it like, what is this? So if we show image 10, it's going to totally give away as to what it is. And this is the one thing, that is the Ninja Turtles lair.
Someone's like, I don't get it.
They're like, still. And I was like, actually, like, dude, that's freaking awesome. I'm on Ninja Turtles. Like, honestly, it's like, I know.
Sponsored by Pizza Hut.
Yeah, exactly. You know for a fact. Because originally, I remember the first film, I think it was Domino's.
Pizza Hut used to actually give out toys back in the day?
They did? I don't remember that.
Well, I mean, they had like little things. I mean, I know for a while. I mean, when I was in high school, I remember they were giving away like cheap DVDs at one point. But I remember they did have little things that they would give out. I could be wrong, but probably.
Really?
Yeah, I remember getting stuff.
I remember McDonald's having like where you could buy movies. I remember like Mom, she bought Ghost. I remember we got Ghost. They actually had the whole trilogy of Indiana Jones. You could buy them on VHS. I remember when they were like released on VHS, you could go to McDonald's and you could get all the movies. Like that's what McDonald's, like they had actually all this cool stuff. Like now they don't do that anymore. Like they just focus on like the Happy Meal. But there was a time like you could go to McDonald's and go get the new Batman Forever cups. Remember? Because we still have one. We have like the Riddler and the Two-Face one.
I remember the ones that every house ever. I'm pretty sure there's still a couple of people, and if they're listening around, there was a couple of houses that I went to that the Flintstones McDonald's cups, because McDonald's was giving away Flintstones.
Oh yeah!
So everyone was like, "Hey, you want to? Can I get something to drink?" Yeah, and the next thing you know, they come back with that Flintstones cup. I'm like, "Hey, I got this cup too."
Everybody has that.
Everybody
cup.
has that stupid.
Hey, did they go away? Okay, we have a call on line 1, so we're gonna pick up line 1. Line 1, you are on the air. Please introduce yourself. Hello.
Hello.
Hey, who's this?
Hi, this is Larry. My name is Larry. I'm a big fan of you guys. You guys are hilarious. You guys make me laugh every time I listen to you guys. Every Monday.
Every Monday? Where are you from, Larry?
I'm from Nova Scotia.
Oh, right on.
Canada. Yeah. Some people don't really know Nova Scotia, so I got to say Canada after.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what do you want to call in about? Like, wait, do you have a question for one of us or something, or?
Oh no, I just wanted to call and say how much I like the show. It's a really good show.
Awesome. I'm glad.
It's
Thank
really
you.
Inspirational.
Inspirational. How so?
Well, times are tough, and the money and the president.
Yeah.
It's just bad stuff all around. So I listen to the show on Mondays, and it brings me up.
Oh, right on. So we inspire you. How so? Like, what do we inspire you? Like, you saying like you've had financial trouble. The president's on your case. So like, well, how do we inspire you?
Oh, it inspired me to not worry so much about stuff.
Oh, okay.
Like the bad stuff, and pay attention more to the funny stuff, I guess.
Yeah, it's a lot of stuff.
Yeah. We have a lot of stuff over here in Nova Scotia.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm glad if we could, inspire you with like so I guess we give you some laughter. We make you forget for that little bit of the sadness of the.
Yeah. What are your favorite moments so far that like inspire you?
Yeah. There you go.
Well, basically anything that Carlos does is pretty inspiring to me. I think he's very hilarious, and I don't know, I just kind of want to be like him, kind of, sort of.
Oh, really? How so?
Kind of, sort of.
Yeah, I don't want to be exactly like you. I don't want you to think that I'm a homosexual or something.
I've got balls of steel.
That's what I mean, man. You are hilarious, man. But yeah, I pretty much say all the jokes that Carlos says at work, and they all think it's for me. So thank Carlos for that.
Awesome. All right, cool.
Yeah, and Santos too. You're a crack up.
Oh, well, I'm glad. What do you think of Schweddy?
I don't really like that guy.
Oh, really?
He's funny looking.
Yeah, he couldn't be here today. So, are you happy that he's not here?
Oh no, that's terrible. I really like the songs he picks. Most of the time, he picks songs from Canada.
From Canada?
Yeah, Canadian artists.
Oh, really?
I pay attention to that.
Oh, that's good.
A little more music over here, yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. So, like, who's your favorite band, a Canadian band, artist?
Of all time?
Yes, of all time.
Well, Rush, of course.
Yeah, it seems like you rushed into that answer.
Yeah. I mean, all the kids here be listening to Drake, but not a big fan of that guy.
Oh, you're not a Degrassi fan?
No. I did buy a Versace sweater, though, the other day.
Wait, Versace? What? I said Degrassi.
Versace.
No, Degrassi.
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 No,
Come on,
like
you're from
show.
Canada.
No,
you shouldn't.
Like that show.
You don't like Degrassi?
It makes fun of cripples. No.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I'm a man in a wheelchair myself. So.
Oh, okay. Is that that's the inspiration, right? Where it comes in
because they just make him out to be pretty big pussy, And take offense to that, I guess.
What about Bjork? You like Bjork? Oh no, she's Icelandic. She's not Canadian. What am I saying? I'm an idiot.
That's pretty awful there.
I'm an idiot. Sorry. Hey, it's in the code. What did I say? They're next door to each other. Why did I say Bjork? I'm an idiot.
You're way off there, buddy.
I know. Yeah, I'm retarded. But we have to be going, sir. So thank you again. I'm glad we could inspire you. Maybe we'll inspire you to, get off the chair one day and start rapping like Drake, and you'll be rocking it soon too, man.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I tell you guys are hilarious.
Yeah.
Thank you for calling.
Yeah, thank you for calling, sir. We appreciate it. Thank you.
Alrighty.
All right, bye. Yeah, really. Well, we can't go into it, but we'll finish the Ninja Turtles talk when we return in a bit. But yeah, there's this image I want to show that I'm really happy about. We'll talk more of the layer, and then also I have another rant. I have another F you moment when we come back. So please stick around to the Brothers Bear Podcast Live and call in if you want.
This is the Brothers Bear Podcast Live. We're gonna come back, so please come back. Yo.
I haven't seen one female since we got here. This place is a sausage fest.
Been in an accident? Then you need your vehicle professionally repaired. That's exactly what you get when you bring your vehicle to Greg's Auto Body Repair. Free quotes within minutes. We will provide everything you need for a hassle-free auto body repair, from an accurate estimate to working with your insurance company. We will get your vehicle to its pre-accident condition as soon as possible. Greg's Auto Body has been serving Los Angeles County and local cities since 1970. Call us at 562-789-1300.
Looking for a delicious, fresh family meal that's ready when you are and easy on your budget? Welcome to Piara Pizza. We make our pizzas with handmade dough, 100% real cheese, and tomato sauce blended with our own spices. Nothing is ever frozen. We always have large pepperoni and cheese pizzas fresh and waiting for you for only $5. Or choose one of our specialty pizzas. We have veggie, meat lovers, supreme, and Hawaiian. Add an order of our amazing hot wings, cheesy bread, or breadsticks. Our locations are ultra modern, ultra clean, and open 7 days a week. Visit any one of our locations today, or check us out on the web at www.piarapizza.com. Piara Pizza. Fresh, hot, and ready for you when you come in. Stop in for your Piara Pizza today.
The Share Foundation is the health division of the Koi Chiropractic Institute, a 501c3 509A2 public nonprofit organization dedicated to the growth and development of the natural health care services, in particular through the chiropractic profession, offering health services at the Share clinics in the greater Los Angeles area. Your donations can help in expanding these facilities across the nation, research programs, and public education, thus offering a solution to the many of the health challenges we face. Your donations are tax-deductible and can be sent through our website at www.sharefoundation.com. That's www.cherfoundation.com by clicking on the donation button. Thank you.
Number one. Number one.
Is that a stutter or as high as you can count?
I was ordering number one tequila.
Everybody's asking for number one.
Great, another fancy bottle.
These guys are true artists. Never compromise integrity. They make tequila
Come
in the
on.
old-fashioned way. Never mass-produced.
So what are you saying?
I'm saying have the number one. Anything less is number two. Number one, tequila.
Comics, movies, TV, video games, cartoons, stand-up,
and many more geeky things.
This is the Brothers Bear Podcast
live.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the Brothers Bear Podcast live.
Yes. All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome back. I am Sanch. Okay, let's get right into it real quickly. If you could just go through image 11 and 12, just kind of, go back and forth on those. There's one thing that really made me excited about it, because for those of you who've seen the old original Ninja Turtles movie, there was the one thing that when you watch the cartoon, Raphael would always go out and about, you wear a trench coat, and a hat. Like, who didn't know that's a freaking big old turtle? But I'm shocked they're actually doing it for the new movie. Now, once again, I'm upset that Megan Fox is freaking April O'Neil. Seriously, it's just, I don't know. Like, it's almost like Jessica Alba, who played the Invisible Woman. Like, really, like, come on, she's not a scientist. Like, she was I don't know, horrible casting. But I'm actually, like, the stuff I've been seeing behind this movie, it's just kind of making me like happy. Like I said, like when we saw the Ninja
as
Turtles,
as they give Vanilla Ice at one point.
Imagine
just
like
to make
a
cameo, like not even saying nothing, just for him to be in the background. That would just right there. I would stand up in the theater, clap, and be like, "There's my money."
So go Ninja, go Ninja, go.
Nobody, no. Okay.
Dun, dun, dun. Now I'm curious about Shredder. See, that's the thing I'm worried about, because the actor who plays Shredder, if I remember correctly, I believe it's the same actor from the opening sequence from The Dark Knight, the bank manager, the guy that comes out. He's like, you guys are all dead.
Yeah.
Boom. I think he plays Shredder.
Use guns. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, and then the little guy, or is it bad? Well, midget, I guess. Is that bad to say? From Jingle All the Way. Remember the little guy?
Oh, the one from Game of Thrones and all that?
No. He's in Jingle All the Way. Remember, he's the guy that says like, hey, you're looking for a Turbo Man. That guy. He has a picture of it, and it's like him taking a picture of it. That guy, he's playing Splinter. So that's why it's kind of weird, because I know with the Ninja Turtles you had Matoyoshi, remember, like, he's like, Ninja Turtle, I met another funny, haha, it's all these guys, like, but it's like the one thing, like, well, actually, in the original movie, Splinter was a rat, and then the ooze got on because remember in the beginning he's like my
he was
owner
like-
and he's like doing the
doing all the
karate.
karate.
Yeah. And then that's when he's like his buddy's like Matoyoshi came and he killed him, and then he's like Splinter jumps and scratches him.
Yeah.
And then that's why he wears the mask, and at the end
because of a rat scratch.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah, and then
forever scored.
yeah, so he took it off, but like I said, I'm kind of like honestly like what
Wait. So Splinter in the movie this time around, is it gonna be a rat?
No, I mean I don't know. I know he's doing the voice, but
okay.
see
I got confused in that part right now.
Well, no, but that's the thing though. You would figure because at least and then like you could tell he had some form of Japanese descent, like he had the little accent.
Yeah.
I don't even know if that's racist or not, but he was like sounding like that and whatnot. So
I mean, either way, someone's gonna complain about the movie regardless. I mean, you have some people
racist.
that you have some people that are like really hyped up about it, like because I know a bunch of. Like two of my comedian friends, they keep posting about it. I've had them on the shows when I was doing in West Covina, and they did I think the first show when I did at the RIT. And one of the guys, I think Johnny Roque has a whole joke about the Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
And I know like him and Martin Rizzo, they post a lot about the ninjas. I don't know. I think they're like for it because they just want to see the movie.
Yeah.
But I mean, I know there's some people that do want to see this movie, and there's some that like no,
like
don't.
they're destroying.
Yeah.
I mean that's the thing.
But that happens with anything. I mean, right now the biggest thing right now going on was with RoboCop. Like there's some people that are excited for it.
Yeah, and then others are.
Yeah.
I totally get it. And that's why, you know what? Like, that's what I said. You're always going to have complaints. You're always going to have some form of rants. And that's why I feel like this is the perfect opportunity for, you know what? F you.
I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not going to take this anymore. Gonna kill me,
I'm cute today.
Stop it. I am very disappointed.
It's this week's You Know What? F you.
All right. Okay, this is one issue that I have, Carlos, that the one thing it's like.
Did you see the Instagram picture that Dieter tagged you on?
Yeah, I did. Because last week, like I said, Deep Impact, and and Dieter, he tagged me on an image and he showed it. But this week's new freaking you know what F you moment, like really, it's like I started really thinking about it because once again, over the weekend, I just happened to come across this movie and I had a huge issue with Jumanji. And here's the thing about this movie, I don't care. Everybody's seen this movie.
Ever since The Simpsons and that one famous line.
Yeah.
In the
don't worry.
I think it's the Canyonero episode. Don't worry, I know what to do. Jumanji.
Yeah, and then there's still nothing happens. But seriously, do you see the thing about Jumanji that really pisses me off about it is like, okay, first off, who the hell created the game? All right. That's the one thing because there's no mystical anything about this game created. But here's the thing about this game that's so stupid is that it's like, okay, there's a certain scene where there's a little boy where what happens? He turns into a monkey. Why does he turn into a monkey? Because he cheats, right? He ends up cheating, right? And then that's when he starts becoming a monkey. He gets a tail and he's like, oh, I'm a little sad. And then Robin Williams rips his pants. He gets a tail, right? Yeah. So he's all upset, whatever. Why? Because he cheated. Because he's like, oh, I was trying to roll to make sure. And she's like, well, no, hun, that's cheating. Okay, so the game punished him. But see, here's the part that's messed up is that while the game was created, why isn't there a manual? I know it says like, those who dare to play this game, but yet there's no manual. Every board game exists, has a little booklet, has a manual. The guy who created the game, why didn't he put that booklet? It's not fair that there's two players. There should be guaranteed that game should not be able to move unless there's 4 players. If there's 2 players, the second time they roll, he gets sucked in. Well, what happens when she rolls? If she didn't get scared by the bats and she rolled and she didn't roll 3 or 7?
Yeah.
Then the game's done. He's not going to roll. He's not even there. Game's over. That's why it shouldn't be fair because right there the game is cheating. So it should be guaranteed that 4 players must play because it's so stupid because the game's over. It's not playing fair. And especially the way that game works, it's like when the guy was creating, he's like, all right, I have to come with the ideas like whenever they roll, what's going to happen? Okay, there's an option that if you roll, you get sucked into the game and somebody in the game has to play. Where's the guy who's there with them being like,
in the jungle, you must wait.
Exactly. Why would it be like, hey, you know what? Shouldn't that just only happen when there's 4 players because it's not kind of fair if it's 2 players? And the guy's like, well, shut up, Bill. You're always putting me down. It's like it made no sense. That's why
just carve the pieces, please.
Yeah, it's like exactly that rule that whatever penalty should only happen when there's 4 players. Unless that game somehow magically knew that one day 2 more players would play, it's still not fair because it's not playing against the rules. Yet later on in the movie, it basically penalizes a kid for cheating, yet the game is cheating from the get-go. It should be 4 players should play all the time. It is not fair that he got sucked in, because here's another reason why it's not fair, because if he was sucked into the... No, seriously, by him getting sucked in, imagine if no one ever played that game. That's not fair for the kid that's in the freaking game. Robin Williams would have been stuck the whole goddamn time. Why? Because nobody would ever play that game. It's not fair. It should always be guaranteed. If you're going to play this game, it has to be 4 players. When they started playing the 2 boy and the girl...
At least like a time limit to be like, all right, if no one plays for a while, you get to come out of the jungle.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's the perfect point, because it's not fair. What if right there the house burned down, right?
What if Robin Williams would have died, and then after that, when they roll the dice and he comes back, it's just like a dead body composing.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. What if he would have died? See, that's not fair. That's another thing too. It should have been an age limit. It should not sucked in a little 13-year-old boy. It wasn't even fair.
Please enter age here.
Yeah, exactly. See, that's why that game did not play fair. There was no instructions. There was no guide. The
board game should have been a monkey.
Yeah, exactly. There was nothing. It was not fair at all. It didn't play fair, yet later on in the freaking movie, it was deciding to play fair when someone tried to cheat. And then later on at the end of the movie, when the dad comes home, and then he's like, the kid runs up to him, he's like, I miss you, Pop. And then he's like, oh, it's okay, son. And then he looks over.
I was only gone for about a minute.
Yeah. And he looks over and he sees the girls by
he passed away, didn't he? That guy?
I don't know. But like he looks over and he sees like the friend. He sees the girl and he sees the boy. And he's like, you know what? I'll leave you two alone. Let me get going to my party. I'm the man of honor. He's leaving his boy with the daughter, so he can't be upset if she ends up getting pregnant. He freaking left them alone in a house all by themselves. What the hell was he thinking? Seriously, he just walks out of the freaking house like, you know what, son? You're a man. I'll leave you out of the house. You can be responsible.
Here's this mansion for you.
I would have been like, hey, hold on. Let me call the wife. I'm not going to leave my 13-year-old boy with the girl who's in knee-high socks alone in a house in a skirt. Exactly. It's freaking stupid. So that's the thing. You got Jumanji the board game who doesn't play by the rules, yet penalizes people who don't play by the freaking rules. There ain't no damn manual. I don't know who created the game, Nostradamus or whatever, but his buddy should have been there the whole time. That one board member who'd been like, hold on, I don't think that's fair. He probably got shunned out of the office and kicked them out. He's like, F you, go build those pieces. And then you got the whole father not even caring that his son is alone with the girl in the house, in a massive house, while he's gonna go out late at night. It's so freaking stupid. That's why I say, you know what? F you, Jumanji.
Oh no.
So yeah, there you go. So
I know what to do.
Jumanji. Hey, you know what's sad though? Watching that movie now, man, the monkeys, the effects, the digital effects.
Oh yeah, the movie doesn't hold now.
Seriously, man, it's so sad. Like there's movies at that time where you could watch it. Like for instance, The Fifth Element.
Oh yeah, that movie you could keep. I still watch it. Anytime it's on, I'll still watch it. I remember for a while TNT would always show that movie, and I would always watch it. And there's some that I understand, but that goes back to even movies from like the 80s and 70s. You could watch those classics, still hold up.
Yeah.
Even if they have like the cheesy, CG or whatever at the time. I mean, it looks understandable. You can still watch it. Yeah. And you're okay with it. And then there's certain movies that just like that, Jumanji, you try watching now. It's kind of a little hard to overlook it.
American Werewolf in Paris, horrible the way.
Yeah.
See, that's why, like, if you watch like Back to the Future, even the end scene, remember he's like, hey Doc, you better back up if you weren't gonna get this baby up to 80 miles per hour, and he's like, roads, but we're going, we need roads. And there's that cool little scene where the car like lifts up like that, and then it goes, and it goes, and then you got back in time, it's like that still looks cool, but like Jumanji, I mean that movie was
Mortal Kombat 2, Annihilation.
Yeah, but there are some movies where like that's why like what I wanted to bring up really quickly before we go to break, Fifth Element. Like during that time when that movie came out, I think it was 96.
I think it was in third grade.
Yeah, the effects still look good today, and Luc Besson talked about how hard it was at that time making that movie, but with the technology, he's already considering making a sequel, and I love The Fifth Element. That got me through a lot of depression during high school. Oh yeah, he loved making that movie. We'll be right back, Brothers Bear Podcast Live. Hey, where you going? The Brothers Bear Podcast will be right back. No, seriously, where you going? Come back, please.
The experts know that for pastry, Baker's Bodega has it all. Exclusive brands like Westco Bankmark, Satin Ice, and Pastry Pride. One-on-one day seminars for cake decorating and gelatin art. So for our service, wide range of ingredients and supplies, and for the low prices, Baker's Bodega has it all. But you don't need to be an expert. Baker's Bodega, 7869 Paramount Boulevard in Pico Rivera. Come, we're waiting for you.
Building a custom home or business is a huge deal. For some, it's the largest project they'll take on in a lifetime. Choosing your team may be the most important part of ensuring a successful building project. Starting a project by working closely with Core Design will create what's just right for your lifestyle and your property. But selecting the right builder is perhaps the most important part of creating the team. At Core Design's customer service, quality craftsmanship, and integrity are the keys to our company philosophy. Your custom construction dreams are just a phone call away. Core Design at 213-453-1609. Once again, that number is 213-453-1609.
Been in an accident? Then you need your vehicle professionally repaired. That's exactly what you get when you bring your vehicle to Greg's Auto Body Repair. Free quotes within minutes. We will provide everything you need for a hassle-free auto body repair, from an accurate estimate to working with your insurance company. We will get your vehicle to its pre-accident condition as soon as possible. Greg's Auto Body has been serving Los Angeles County and local cities since 1970. Call us at 562-789-1300.
Nurses Life Express provides unique apparel for all the hardworking nurses that wear many hats. It's apparel that expresses nurses' amazing, humorous, and caring personalities. After all, nurses are as influential as their united goal to help others. Nursing's not easy, but somebody's got to do it. For more information, please call 562-270-4312 or visit their website at www.nurselife.com. www.nurselyfe.com. Nurseslife.com, where nurses' lives are expressed.
Kermit Frog here. You're listening to the Brothers Bear Podcast live.
I keep forgetting to give you new ones because like that one
I want to do one.
Yeah, you should do some voices. I've been practicing that's the time I practice my voices when I'm driving home or to work or whatever. I'm like I try to do like Fozzie Boom.
Kermit, you're listening to the Brothers Bear.
And I try to do all these voices and stuff. I could do a lot of Muppets for some reason.
I do a lot of voices when I'm at work, but when I'm playing with the dogs,
yeah.
So I'm pretty sure if my boss ever looks at the camera while I'm playing, like when I'm in the room with the dogs,
yeah,
they would see how crazy I am. Like I'm glad there's no audio because they would see how bad I actually talk to these dogs.
Yeah,
I'm just there.
How bad? What do you mean? You're like, hey, stupid dog, get away! Yeah. All right. Hey, well, right now. Oh wait, actually,
no, I don't hit dogs, by the way.
Yeah. There's people actually watching us. We just found out on Ustream. You guys had left comments. So I'll try to comment back, but to some of you really quickly, it's Jonathan Pineda. Want to give you a shout out to GOTF. Another shout out to Julia Diaz Bradley. Another one. E-Rock 123. So just wanted to give you guys all a bunch of shout outs to you guys. So thank you for watching the show. Okay, so right now let's go into not song of the week, I'm sorry. Carlos's movie review. So I don't actually have an image. Actually, if you look up for the image, it's called
Brothers Bear Podcast presents Movie Reviews by Carlos Medrano.
I totally forgot. Look up a movie called Freaked. The movie.
I forgot I even had a song.
Yeah, it's a bunch of freaks on the front of it. It's called Freaked. So there you go, Carlos. All right, so
this one's actually not gonna be a big movie review. It's just a movie that it is a movie review. But very classic movie. I can't look up the date when it came out.
All right, you do the. You continue talking. I'll look at it.
It's a movie called Freak. It's originally it was a Spawn, like the guys. I forgot the actors. I'm horrible with that.
Alex Winter.
Alex Winter from Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure and all that.
93.
There we go. Originally, when they were going to be doing, when I know talks is still going back and forth of doing a part 3 to this, but at that time, this was within the works, right? Like, that's what kind of spawned it into. That's how, well, if anyone has seen this movie, the Wolfman is Keanu Reeves, but they don't really list that it is him in the movie, right?
Yeah. He was uncredited. He played Ortiz, the dog boy. Yeah. he actually, Keanu. He actually was paid $1 million to star in the movie. Seriously, Carlos will continue talking about it, but yeah, Keanu Reeves uncredited, but he's in this movie. But go on.
I mean, this movie is like one of those classic 90s movies. I mean, it's like a really, I mean, right now, the reason why I'm bringing it up, anybody that's a big film person would probably know about this cult classic, because it is a cult classic. It didn't really have a following. It's really unknown, but for me, I just feel it's like one of those unappreciated and unknown 90s movies that has a lot of good humor in there. I mean, some people might find it stupid. I mean, even if you saw the image right now, you're probably be like, they look retarded. But there's something like, what the hell is that? I mean, it kind of reminds me of Rob Zombie's artwork and all that, too.
Yeah, it does.
So, but like I said, the reason why I'm bringing it up, it's actually the 20th anniversary of that movie. And at CineFamily in LA, they're actually going to be doing a midnight screening this Friday. And the director and writer is going to be there.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Damn it! Man, that sucks.
That's why I'm bringing it out. Anybody that's seen this movie, freaked and loved it, this Friday at CineFamily, they're going to be doing a screening of the movie. The director, the writer, and who knows if anyone else is going to be there. But I would love to be there. If anyone, any of our fans that are watching the show and know this movie and want to go see it, I think tickets are still available. And to top it off, it's only $12. It's like literally you're paying for a movie. CineFamily is a cool place to be at. Literally, it's off of Melrose and I want to say La Cienega.
I'm just pissed off because I didn't know about this. I have to work. I hate that now I work at nights. I'm going to freaking miss out on this. I'm going to freak. Dude, because I was one of the people that found this movie when it was initially released.
Yeah, I know, but and then the thing, this movie got finally released on DVD.
Yeah.
I remember you made me go inside to go get it. And you were waiting in the cart because you didn't want to get out. We went to Best Buy when it came out.
Yeah.
And I went inside to go get the movie. I walked around. I was trying to find it, and then I found it. And yeah, the cover is literally everybody that, it's pretty much a movie's about like a freak show, basically.
Yeah.
You know? But the cover has all the characters from, like, all the freak show characters. I mean, can you pull up the poster really quick? Anyways, like everything that you see there, I mean, the DVD has everything else that's in the movie. That's just like a little note to it. But yeah, I remember when I gave the DVD to the clerk.
Yeah.
It was a girl. She picked it up, looked at the box, and just kind of like, ugh. Scanned it, and then she just, gave me the price for it, and I took off. But yeah, I mean, we used to do all the jokes from that movie.
Yeah.
Because I remember the only way before they got released on DVD, we looked for it for years because you had it recorded on VHS somewhere. And we tried finding it. I remember there was this one scene where that guy, when they're doing the meeting, the board meeting, and that guy keeps shrinking and shrinking. Oh, man. I'm telling you, I love this movie because it's a bunch of good, like, random. I think the humor in there for me is just that the reason why a lot of cartoons now are starting to do that humor, that random humor. Right now, like, what I can say, like, I think one of the best, and I don't care what anyone says, but Regular Show for me is one of the top cartoons out there, especially because of how pop culture referenced it is.
Yeah.
And I think, that's why anything that's able to pull off humor like that or just random humor, I think right now, what holds for me, what the reason why too with movies and I know I'm going off topic, but for me, anything that does those quick shots, like especially when it comes to cartoons, I know one of the last ones, like I know there's a bunch of still do it, but I think the reason why when I still love SpongeBob for doing that when they do those quick shots where they just do like that ugliness,
yeah,
and then it goes back to normal. Any show that actually can pull that off really quick, I love
Ren and Stimpy.
Yeah, Ren and Stimpy was one of them. Rocco did that at a certain point, you know. I think the long-lived, not a short-lived, the misadventures of Flapjack. I'm getting mad here. I'm getting mad. No, but yeah, Freak.
But you haven't even given the plot. Give a little bit of the plot. What's the story behind Freak? People want to know why. Okay, it looks crazy, but they want to know what's the plot. Like,
what's
give
the
us
main
a
character's name? Not the guy, the actor.
Alex Winter.
Alex Winter is a Hollywood actor, like very prima donna, like all.
He was a huge child star.
Yeah, a huge child star that was just over the top, didn't care for anything, and then sure enough, he gets someone as like we were talking about like a quick board meeting. They're talking about going somewhere, and when he finally tries to hit on this girl early on into this movie and trying to. I'm already remembering the movie. I gotta borrow it now. Yeah, after that, like long show, they meet the girl. They go on him and his best friend. They pretty much take like a quick road trip, really quick. And then,
well, you're missing out the whole thing. What it is he's a child star, and there's this company that does EES, everything except shoes company, and they know they're bad, so they want somebody to come in and like to be like represent them and be like, hey, everything is good, right?
And that's why.
And then, he goes like that, and then that's when remember he's like, my name is George Bramides, remember? Yeah. And then he starts like shrinking right there, you know. My name is George. Trust us, this movie, check it out. It's called Freaked because it's also a spoof movie, but it's very clever. Like,
and to top it off, Mr. T is in the damn movie.
He plays
Mr. T is the bearded lady.
Yeah, the bearded lady. Mr. T plays the bearded lady. Trust us, Randy Quaid plays the leader of the Freak. Like, I mean, the Freak, the Rain Tamer Master, whatever the crew. You know, like, trust us, this movie is so good. Bobcat Goldthwait. He plays the sock, right? The sock puppet. And then remember when he's like singing, and then when the hand falls and the sock comes out, yay! And they're like, it's a hoax. The nun, she stands up and it's a hand. It's just like, ah!
Oh man, no, but see, even like the character designs for this movie are just, I think for the '90s, with being like, yeah, it's one of the best things at that time. Like,
yeah,
I mean, for me, it still holds up of how funny it is.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't even. That's the reason why I can't even go into topic and describing the movie without laughing, because I start seeing the imagery of the movie. Like, I don't even want. That's why I don't want to spoil anything. I just want people to watch this damn movie to tell me what they think.
Yeah.
If they found it funny, they actually enjoyed it. And if they hated it, they hated it. I'm not. I didn't make the movie.
It's hard to hate this movie though.
That's why I don't really want to spoil or get into detail. But yeah, just like the fact, like, yeah, quick, like we're saying, that guy, everything but shoes.
Yeah.
He's trying to,
It was a Mr. Laughman, right? Laughter Man. Remember, he was like, he's like, he's like, wait, hold on, can you spell that? Yeah. Or when he's going, remember, like in every movie there's always that scene where like people are freaking out, someone's about to come into the door, and the door turns slowly, and then that's when from the other side it shows him, he's like, damn butter popcorn, and he's like trying to, that's why he turned his
damn styrofoam
cup. And the one thing you gave the information wrong earlier is it wasn't because of Bill and Ted or whatever. They used to do, Alex Winter with his I can't remember the other guy. They used to do a show called Idiot Box on MTV. So when they would do that, they wanted to do like a movie version of it, and then that's when they actually were supposed to do a movie with like the Butthole Surfers, like a horror movie or something, but then all that ended up becoming Freaked instead. So that's what it was. It had nothing to do with Back to the Future, but they're supposedly not Back to Bill and Ted. Hey, it's all time travel.
No, but that was the thing. So I remember reading about it. The reason why, because something with Bill and Ted. There was a note to Bill and Ted when I read about the movie. That's why I got confused with that.
Yeah. I mean, there's that's why I highly recommend this movie. Carlos, you know what? If you give your microphone rating, I mean, you probably won't be able to show it up, but what would you rate this microphone?
You know, as funny as it is and all that, like, I loved it. I'm just gonna go just to be safe on my part, but I'm just gonna go with the 3.
Really?
Yeah.
I would give it a all right. That's Carlos.
3.5. 3.5.
3.5. If you can, 3.5.
There we go.
I don't know. I have no complaints with it. I give it a 4. Honestly, I give it a 4, to tell you the truth. Yeah, like I love this movie. I own it. I saw it when it aired. When it came out back in '93. We used to watch it with my old high school friend with Carlos. Seriously, I've seen this movie so many times. It's a funny movie. It holds up. It's not cheesy with the effects, the creature effects, something that we don't see anymore. It's all CG. It's a good movie. I'm just so sad we're gonna miss out. I'm gonna miss out on this Friday night because I work, but Carlos is gonna see it. So yeah, so that's Carlos's movie review, and we'll be coming back with Shwedi's Song of the Week in the Brothers Bear Podcast live.
This is the Brothers Bear Podcast live. We're gonna come back, so please come back. Yo.
Number one. Number one.
Is that a stutter or as high as you can count?
I was ordering number one tequila.
Everybody's asking for number one.
Great, another fancy bottle.
These guys are true artists. Never compromise integrity. They make tequila
Come
the
on. old-fashioned way. Never mass-produced.
So what are you saying?
I'm saying have the number one. Anything less is number two. Number one, tequila.
Do we have your attention? When it comes to tequila, two things matter: heart and passion.
Never compromising integrity for mass production. Number one, tequila delivers the goods. Taste the heart and passion of Mexico in every bottle.
We make it right. We make it fun. Superior tequila. There's only number one. There's only number one. There's only number one.
Two strikes, the pitch.
Make your team look like pros with custom lineup cards. Whether you are a travel team, rec team, all-star team, or just some old guys playing slow pitch, we can make your team look a little better with some custom lineup cards. For the umpire, for the opponent, for the scorekeeper, for the dugout, no matter where your lineup card goes, you will look like a big league team with your team logo and name on top of your personalized lineup card. Just visit CustomLineupCards.com. With the best prices in town, you are sure to hit a home run with us. Visit CustomLineupCards.com and go pro.
Dirty Truth Radio Show, where we'll be talking about relationships,
marriage,
how to have sex,
dating,
first dating,
what not to do while dating.
why middle-aged women are very easy,
Don't talk about sex on the first date.
why shouldn't you,
Don't say X about on the first date.
why religion should never be mentioned,
And demasculate.
and demasculating men.
Alpha males.
And alpha male. Why women love alpha males but won't admit it.
Yes, we do.
On Tuesdays from 6:30 to 7:30 p.m. only on RantRadioNetwork.com.
Comics, movies, TV, video games, cartoons, stand-up,
and many more geeky things.
This is the Brothers Bear Podcast
live.
We're back, ladies and gentlemen. Should I pick it? Oh, he's not there? Did I accidentally hang up on him? Ah, Christ! I apologize, ladies and gentlemen, but right now we're going to be getting to Shwedi's Song of the Week, but hopefully he calls back. Like an idiot, I hung up on the guy. He was going to be doing a remote call from home. He is home, I don't know. I mean, I guess it's not say, all the fans, I guess, don't care, like, in the sense of, like, oh, our prayers go out or whatever, His kid is sick and his wife is sick, so he decided to stay home, tend to the family, but he still felt like, I want to call in, give a Song of the Week. I guess while he calls, let's really quickly, we talked the whole thing about Freaks, so we went way to left field. I know you wanted to talk about the Burton concert. I don't know if you want to talk about it or wait till next week so we could do it justice. Yeah. Okay, so next week we'll be talking about there's a huge concert. If you're not from this area, it sucks, but it's a big concert. Danny Elfman, the guy who composes everything basically for Tim Burton. Not everything, because
only two movies he didn't do with with Tim Burton. One being Ed Wood and the second being Sweeney Todd.
Yeah. So
this one, I think there was another one, but for the most part, he did 15 films with Tim Burton.
We'll get all into it, Oingo Boingo, me, the 80s, and then Mystic Knights of the Oingo Boingo. Come on. So, all right, we got Shwedi on the line. So, hello, Les Schwetz. You're on the air. Hello?
Hello?
Oh, there you go.
Hey, how's it going? Woo!
Woo!
This is fun.
All right, there you go. You're on the air, man. Go for it.
What? I miss you guys. You guys don't want to talk to me or what?
Oh, I don't know. I mean,
I miss you.
Yes, we miss you too. It's just, I guess, you know, you gotta get. All right, go for it. Give your song of the week, and then we'll talk. We'll reconnect. We'll talk about the love that we have.
Mr. Telephone Man.
Yeah.
There's something wrong with my phone. Wanna dial my babe's number. I listen to that song every Monday and Friday. I'm not gonna lie.
That's how I was in high school. I'm like, I keep calling her, she won't answer. There must be something wrong. Here we go. Shweddy's song of the week.
I miss you guys so much.
It's time for Shweddy's Song of the Week.
Alrighty, folks. This week, first of all, I'm sorry, everybody, I'm not there. I'm so sorry. But oh well. This week's song of the week is, I'm going to make it personal. I don't care. Alright, screw everybody. I'm not going to promote anybody. This time,
Did you make a song?
I'm going to dedicate this song to my lovely, lovely wife.
Oh.
Megan, yes. She's turned 30. I mean 30.
Dirty?
Yep, and it's time to rock on. So I decided to pick this track here called The Birthday Song for obvious reasons. And it's from 2 Chainz. I'm sure everybody knows about it. But it's an awesome song, so let's all dance for Megan tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. All I want for my birthday is a big booty hoe.
Big buddy ho. Whoa. What the hell is that?
Shweddy, you still there?
Shweddy? We lost the Schwetz! No! Shweddy, are you there?
He was young.
Nah, he's just a child. Nah. Master Blaster. I guess I'll hang up. I guess we lost him.
That's all right.
I used to do that. There's
someone has to take care of his corgis, and it will be me because I am hardcore.
Yeah. in Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome, there's this character called Master Blaster, and then there's this like little midget guy, and then like when at one point when Mad Max like knocks his helmet off, you could tell he's like he's like specially challenged. He's like mentally challenged and all that, and then like that's when like the little midget guy is like, nah, he's just that child now. And we used to do that to one of my friends because we used to call him Nerd, but we would kind of like make fun of him like the way he was, and he had big old glasses. So me and my friend Chats, we would always go like, nah, it's just a child. Nah.
Just remind me, the way you did that though also remind me. I always bring up The Wedding Singer, but the beginning when Robbie doesn't get married.
Oh,
the boy
yeah.
George's like, nah.
Yeah. Because he's it's when he starts breaking the mirror, right? And then he's like, nah. Yeah. Well, Shweddy, we lost you. I know you were on the air, so.
Well, since I got actually a song of the week.
Oh, we got new song of the weeks. Carl's got one. Go for it.
Hold on, I forgot the names of the songs because I always have it on shuffle. So. Oh wait, is that birthday song?
Oh, okay.
Oh wait, play it.
Come up with this up in the studio. All I want for my birthday is a big booty girl. All I want for my birthday is a big booty girl. When I die, bury me inside the Gucci style.
I'm just gonna pour water for Shweddy next.
Yeah.
Actually, this
Cyclops,
LA hardcore band named Touche Amore. They're coming out with a new second. Well, I don't even know. I could be wrong right now. I'm not going to even say what title. I mean, what album they're on. But right now they have a new album coming out tomorrow. Actually, if anybody's in the area and if you do listen to Touche Amore, at midnight or 11 p.m. tonight in Burbank in some record store, their lead singer and a few of the band members are going to be celebrating their release, and they're going to be giving away pizza.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I want pizza.
So, yeah, check that out. Their new album is going to be coming out tomorrow. And to top it off, for the first time ever, I've always wanted to go to a show for any band that I like that has a release date. I mean, like a record release show. And I'm finally going to a record release show on Wednesday for Touche Amore. And honestly, their new album, I already have it. Sadly to say, I'm one of those that gets albums before they come out. I haven't bought an album since 2010.
Damn, that was like 9 years ago. I don't know.
The last album I bought, and it was actually from them, was when I bought Tokyo Police Club's album.
Oh, okay.
I actually bought it from them.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Like literally, they're like, "Hey, here's $10," and they took it out of their pocket.
I was there, they're like, no. Keep the money. Stop it. Hold on, I'm trying to pull up my stuff here.
All right. Would you want me to do mine for now then?
Yeah, just go ahead.
Okay. You know what? Since it's a birthday celebration, we're in the realm of birthdays and all that. This is normally my birthday song, but I thought, you know what? I'll share it today since it's for Shwedi's wife, you know, for Shwedi, part of the show, family, everybody. So I thought my birthday song of the week would be The Birthday Massacre, Happy Birthday. That's usually the song I play, a tradition since 2005. I've been playing it on my birthday every year. And this year I thought, all right, you know what? I'll share it So that's The Birthday Massacre, Happy Birthday. That's Sanchez's song of the week.
Anyways, I go back. Yeah, I finally. Yeah, their new album is actually called "Is Survived By," and right now, like, I'll do it really quick then.
Okay.
And the whole album so far, I've heard countless times already since last week, and I'm already pumped to see them this Wednesday. But there's a lot of songs off the album. Of course, right off the track when they released "Just Exist," that was. The two songs they released before even the album got leaked or anything like that, Just Exist and Harbor, were just really strong songs to come out with for like the fans to listen to. But as soon as the whole full album came out, yeah, I mean, for right now, like one of my favorite tracks off of this is Social Caterpillar. I can't pronounce Caterpillar. I had to say it slow. If not, I'll say it stupid.
Yeah.
That, and then It's Survived By, also the name of the album. Two of my favorite tracks. Check it out. If you're into the hardcore, that's one that you should check out for sure.
Awesome. Okay, cool. We got Shwedi back on the line. Le Chouette, you're on the air. Hello? Shwedi?
Hello?
Yeah, there you go. You're back. Shwedi, what's up?
Hello?
Hello?
Hey, it's my birthday too.
Oh, wait, who's this? This isn't Shwedi?
No. This is not Shwedi Bones.
Okay. Who's this?
Hello?
Yeah, who's this?
This is Valero.
Who?
Valero.
Lalero?
Are you guys giving tickets away to that concert?
What kind? Oh, you want tickets to the concert?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So all you got to do is which show did you want the tickets to?
All of them.
All of them? Okay. Oh, okay. You know what? Well, did you have a question, sir? Because we actually have Shwedi on the line.
How come he's not in the studio?
Well, he's actually going to be calling in right now.
I want to talk to him.
Okay, cool. So we're going to put you on hold, all right?
Thank you.
All right. Hello?
Hey, what's going on, man?
All right, there you go. You're back.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. All right. So you got about a minute and a half, sir.
Well, there's an imposter on the other side. That's not me, man. I'm right here.
I know. We were trying to figure how to. Someone wanted to talk to you, but I have no idea how to do that. So go for it. You're still on the air.
All right. Once again, everybody, check our Facebook page. Like us. You'll see songs of the week. You'll see other posts that are awesome.
You'll hear his song.
And follow us on Instagram. And Santos is a great guy. Don't get his bald head. Don't take his bald head the wrong way. And yeah, for sure, man. All I want for my birthday is a big booty hoe.
Awesome. Yeah. What happened? I don't know. Are you still there, Shwedi? Did we lose him again? Every time. Nah, Shwedi. All right. Well, I guess we'll let him go. Thanks for calling, Liz Schwetz.
Check us out next week. For meantime, listen to our recent episodes. Go backtrack on them. Watch anything that we've posted, especially Shwedi's Song of the Week. Like us on Facebook. Like us on Twitter and Instagram. Tell your friends. Tell your mom. Tell your dog. Tell your cat. Tell everybody. Spread the word. And we'll give you the love back.
Yeah, Brothers Bear Podcast. That is Brothers Bear Podcast on Instagram. That's where you can find a lot of our information. But we also have Twitter, Facebook. But Mainly, our main thing that we work through right now is Instagram. There are links, ladies and gentlemen, our links. Go
And
there, find us.
please,
Yeah,
people.
all our past episodes, Podbean, download them free. We're also on iTunes, but Podbean, you can find our old episodes. But like to stay in tune with Freaked, Styrofoam Cup. That's another episode in the bag. There's a Brothers Bear Podcast Live.
Brothers Bear Podcast here. This is Carlos Medrano.
Brothers Bear Podcast.
Give it four,
We got a
Mike.
song of the week for you.
Hey,
Hey,
Carlos.
Brothers Bear
Yeah, we the
Podcast.
Brother Bears Podcast. Yeah, we the 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 Brother Bears Podcast.
Movies, comics, TV, television, video games, cartoons, 80s, 90s, 2000s, all about entertainment. Brothers Bear Podcast. That's another episode in the bag. The Brothers Bear